So essentially what we're going to cover today is just kind of understanding the concept that SkySlope is your file cabinet. And under the Documents tab, that is your file cabinet where you would keep any document, any communication log, anything of that nature. You would want it all to reside here versus having it, scattered all over the place, whether it be your desktop, your hard drive, or emails of things that you're trying to keep track of. Just think of SkySlope as becoming your file cabinet and your go-to place for your document storage. This way too, this also aids you and it aids the state team. That way, if ever we have to pull information or provide information, we are able to do so in an expeditious manner. Because when it's requested of us, it has to be done immediately. So just kind of getting our heads wrapped around that this is your file cabinet for your transaction. Secondly, another concept is the uploading of your documents and assigning, splitting and assigning them out. So we'll just go over a couple quick examples again. And hopefully everyone can hear me. Let's see here.
It seems to be much better right now.
Okay, I'm going to stay right here.
Okay.
I think I have it under. Let's see. Maybe we're just gonna pull something here from my regularly used docs. And just going to split out a document just so we can see if we wanted how that would look. So I'm uploading it there. And we're just gonna split this document. And so since this is a contract, just for example purposes, I'm just going to show you how you would split if this was several documents inside of a single PDF. So let's just pretend this first page is, let's just assign it somewhere, just so you can see how it works. You would just assign it page 1 of 1, etc. And if you wanted to do the contract, we would just do populate by that. And again, you would split it out according to the page number. Something to keep in mind when you are splitting out your documents, to be mindful of your start and end page. A lot of things we see in compliance where someone might have started the split correctly but didn't end it on the right page. And so sometimes we see where we're missing the last page of the contract or we're missing the first page of a document. Just something to be mindful of when you're splitting your documents out. When you were done splitting out your PDF that you uploaded, you would simply come down here to where it said split and assign, and it would automatically assign it to your checklist. You can either go to the checklist by clicking that, or you could have opted to stay in the documents. Let's see here. Oh, Manny can't hear anything. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay. I'll keep tracking. So, and then the other item that we're going to go over is utilizing DigiSign. So, let's say we needed to get a document signed. What we would do is we would either upload the document we needed. So let's just say we needed a signature. Let's just pull one up here. We'll do this one. Let's say, oh no, sorry. And then we would check the document that we needed. We would go up here to where it says DigiSign. Oh, okay. Manny, if you can hear me, April put in the chat for you to try to reinitialize your voice. So you would go over to what the gear icon in the right, probably your right corner of your world screen. Click on that and go down to reinitialize voice, and hopefully it will help with your volume and being able to hear me. So we would go up here to DigiSign, click on that, wait for it to load. And it's populating the document right here, so I would click next. And then I need me to sign this document. So, next. What we would do then, since I'm just going to use this as an example, you would go down to where you needed to apply this signature. So let's pretend I'm the buyer here, and we're just going to add. Is it not letting me do it? Oh, let me go back and see why. Okay. Oh, you know what? That's probably why. Yep. I will select this guy. That's why. Making sure. Oh, okay. So we have to. Why it's not putting me? We will just put my address, email address in there. Purchaser go. There you go. Okay. Just so it will work for example purposes. So then, if we need to add the signature, since this is the buyer, we're then going to scroll down. Hopefully it will let me. I don't know why it's not. I'm wondering if, could someone pull up DigiSign on there and see if it's DigiSign having an issue? I'm not sure if DigiSign is just not letting us move forward. Oh, there it goes. Woo, okay. It's just, let's just put it here. Let me exit out. Now it's populating, so that's good. Sorry about that. Sometimes we have technical difficulties, but we just keep moving. There we go. So there we go. We would just put in the signature field of who would need to sign there. I'm going to bring down date signed and put it right next to it. I believe full name. That way we could have, oh, let's switch these around. Full name would go up here. Signature below. Date signed there. And then next we would go to send. If this is the only thing I needed to add it, you could add whatever would be applicable in this situation or whatever your document. I would go to send and I would say, hi, Katie. Find attached the contract for the listed property or address for your review. Signature. Sending things. Please reach out to me prior to okay. And then I normally just put, and then this is going to send. Woohoo! Done. That's easy. So that's been sent. Let's see if it comes to my email. Yep. So I'm going to pull my email screen over real quick so you guys can see it in action. The email got so you can see what it looks like. Review and sign. So since I sent that out, I'm going to adapt what I want to use as my signature. Next. Submit. Done. And then you would get an email notifying you that this has been completed, and it would upload into your documents tab. So we're going to go back into SkySlope into this file, into the documents tab, and it should be there now that it's signed. See where it says DigiSign there? And if we scroll down, you'll see my signature and date and print. Does anybody have any questions?
I have a quick question. When you were talking about splitting the documents, sounds like SkySlope doesn't have the ability to know how many pages are there. So like if you uploaded a document that's 4 pages long, it doesn't know that there's 4 pages. So you have to make sure that you account for all 4 pages. Am I right?
No, it comes in and it knows that there are 4 pages. You just have to do the start and stop.
Don't have the right start and stop.
I can't understand. Nope.
would be helpful.
We heard helpful really well.
All I
before that.
all I heard was something helpful.
Oh.
That we have in the room. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I heard you.
Okay.
Hear you.
What other questions are in the room for SkySlope workflow?
Nothing at this time.
Okay. Katie, are we meeting next week to do this or not meeting next week? I know we're not having any post-licensing classes next week because of the holiday.
We can if we get a consensus that everyone is, if they feel that they would be able to be here, I'm happy to be here and do it. I'm just not sure with the holidays if everyone's going to be in town or what would be best, but I'm open to doing it if people will be able to participate and be there.
I'm thinking the next time we could do maybe a Zoom, and
Yeah,
then they can hear on Zoom, and whoever comes into the auditorium can see it and not necessarily hear it, but we'll give
yeah,
them the Zoom link.
yes, I think that would be best just with the audio.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, if you guys schedule it, we'll show up. So that's up to you guys.
Then I'm happy to do it.
Then I'm happy to attend.
Hair combed.
Okay. Well, I will go ahead and schedule a Zoom for next week, and we'll plan on still meeting here in the auditorium, but I will give it to Corey so that she can let everybody know that there is a link for Zoom as well.
Okay, so I'm confused. So we'll be in the auditorium.
Yeah,
but
we do. We have the ability to, everybody can meet in Zoom, and then we can actually live cast it onto the auditorium here. So if anybody else comes into the auditorium, then they know that we're on Zoom. It's
okay,
just
so we'll
posting at two different places.
First thing we do is go to the auditorium.
Yeah. And then we'll have the information for the Zoom link.
Okay. Okay, I'll figure it out as we go along because this is all new.
It's like drinking from a fire hose.
I'm drowning.
Step to the side. Just step to the side.
Oh.
I always tell people it's like drinking out of the faucet or out of the garden hose whenever you were a kid. You don't want to stand in front of it. You want to step to the side and just dip in, drink a little bit, stand back up.
That's true. That's true. And we all still managed to survive after doing that.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, you guys have a good week. I think that's all that we have. Is that everything that you had, Katie?
Oh, poor Katie.
Yep. Okay. Well, we'll plan on seeing everybody back here. If you're wanting to get fair housing credit, we have a fair housing CE class tomorrow here in this same auditorium. So we look forward to seeing as many of you as possible.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You.